Alrighty! Alright, so here's the plan of attack, guys. Since we got 3 side quests here, is we're gonna grab them as we go. So we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna go and grab the side quests. And if we happen to go to the area that the side quest is requiring, then we'll do that. Because I don't think anyone wants to actually sit here and watch me do side quests for 30 minutes.
Brooch. She must trust you.
Enough to help me look for one of your colleagues. A woman by the name of Tatienne.
She's still missing then. Oh, if only I'd comforted her.
So what's wrong with her?
Before she disappeared.
The day before, she was in tears.
Why?
She lost her comb, a gift from the dame. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her.
I'm sorry,
See,
she cried
Tatienne was an
over a
orphan,
comb?
and she looked upon the dame as a mother.
A
as
comb?
did we all.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. But perhaps someone else did. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by the pond.
Thank you.
I'm sorry,
Let's see what
a
Angelina
comb?
can tell us then.
A comb. She got upset that she lost a comb.
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking about. And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy. You'll be knackered before the real work begins later on tonight.
He's not that kind
told
of
you she
servant,
had
lady.
checked
Back
with
off.
Tatienne. Did she say anything to you before?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She did mention a name, but I know exactly who she meant.
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every guil he earned on Tatienne, and picked fights with anyone else who tried to buy her time.
Oh,
Followed
we
her
got a
around like
stalker.
puppy. Tatienne was flattered at first, but it didn't take long for her to get scared. She thought about saying something. But the dame was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in, and she didn't want to let her down.
This man from the garrison. Did you ever see him?
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got a scar over one eye. Claims he got it in battle.
Okay, well,
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with this.
we need to find a
And you'll find
creepy
her.
stalker man who doesn't know what no
The
means.
man from the garrison. Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
Which unfortunately is a lot of dudes. A lot of guys are like
Well
that,
then,
regrettably.
I suppose you'll need a little something to remember me by.
Excuse me, you there? The gentleman with the sword?
Yes?
I cannot help but notice you bear the moon and stars. So you are an associate of the dames? Might I
I'm
trouble
not a
you for some
customer, if that's what you're trying to get at.
assistance? Rewarded, of course.
And who exactly would I be assisting?
Oh, forgive me. I am Etienne, a humble merchant, though fortunate enough to count the dame among my acquaintances.
Okay, what do you want, dude?
Business beyond these walls, but the guards have grown somewhat suspicious of my comings and goings of late. I was hoping someone might be kind enough to go in my stead. And who better than someone in the employ of the Vale's proprietress? Would you be willing to help a fellow in his hour of need?
Are you transporting, like, drugs or something?
Why not?
Marvelous. The task is simple enough. Pass through the gate and deliver packages to a few of my most valued clients.
Okay.
There are 3 in total. A grocer, an apothecary, and a distiller.
Okay.
You need only mention that the items you carry are fresh from the master's table.
Nothing dangerous, I hope.
What am I carrying around? I feel like I'm
Why, of
transferring
course not.
organs or
They're
something.
merely trifles which folk beyond the checkpoint are keen to get their hands on. And though I cannot prevent you from peeking, I advise that you don't. Strongly advise.
Am I transferring organs? What's happening here? The way this dude is describing it makes it sound like I am transferring organs. Oh, look at that. My next quests are in the garrison. They're all in here. Alright. Well, let's go pick up the one that's up here.
To the Vale, then.
Hello there, sir. You got
I
an interesting
don't know
haircut.
how a bearer came by the moon and stars, but thank goodness I found you. Can I
All right,
trust
what do you want?
to be discreet
Yeah, what do you want?
About what?
about this? About what I wish to ask of you. About the fact that I, a humble creature, assist the Dame of the Vale in her endeavors. As unlikely as it may seem, there are those within the upper echelons of Sambraquois society. who find the
Sambraquois?
Empire's treatment of bearers
Is that
to
how
be
you say that?
barbaric.
All right. But what do you want from me?
This town is carried upon the backs of its bearers, and yet many would see their servants starve.
You want me to deliver
Not for the
food.
want
Okay.
of coin. Simple fare cost little more than a pittance. But to revel in the suffering of others, a simple act of cruelty. Contemptible though it is, my countrymen would sooner cut off their noses to spite their faces than see their bearers fed.
Well,
And
if you don't
despite my
feed
best
your
attempts at
servants or
secrecy,
even your slaves,
my
then
efforts
like
to
they
dole out
start
domestics
dying
have
out,
been noticed.
and then you cost more money because you gotta go get more.
The brand upon your cheek affords you a certain freedom. A freedom I could sorely use.
Fine. What do you need me to do?
Oh, thank you. An extra meal may not seem like much, but it will make all the difference. Here, deliver these, but keep them hidden. Quickly now. What food I can provide goes where the need is greatest. And today, that happens to be the barracks.
Okay.
3 bearers, overworked and underfed. Not permitted a moment's rest.
It's no wonder so many die before their time.
Tragic, true, but do not let anger make you careless. People will view this act of mercy as an undermining of the Empire's authority. Be discreet for both our sakes.
I mean, it's a bearer giving another bearer food,
And when you're
so
finished, a word in the ear of one of the dame's girls would be appreciated.
You won't be staying then.
I'm afraid not. I am expected back in the capital, and have already risked much speaking with you this long.
alright. So this one's a food delivery.
Crystal's curse is bad enough. We can't let people starve as well.
Fell favourably. To the Vale, then, is it?
What do you think?
Excuse me.
Something like
I'm looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel, Branded? Fuck off.
hold your tongue. He wears the dame's brooch. One word from him and the Vale's doors will be barred to us for good.
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick. I haven't seen
Did
him
they
around lately.
did they just assume that
On account of
Clive
him
was
being
gay?
in war.
It's like, I'm looking for a man.
A few days back.
Any of you
He's
fine
merchant
chaps
there.
want to have a load?
The dame thanks you. Moore is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
Sergeant's got it in for us two. Huh. Where's your commanding officer, Branded? Don't you know the training grounds are for real soldiers?
Oh, can we beat his ass? Please let me beat his ass.
But the Imperial Guard's got no use for your kind.
Please.
Always needs more bodies.
Please let me beat his ass.
I'm just passing through.
Don't bloody believe it. The bastard's wearing the moon and stars.
That'll be why he's strutting about like he owns the place.
The dame laughed when we offered her our protection. You reckon this prick's really worth a couple of the Emperor's finest?
What's with this dude's
I dare say
voice?
there's
So
ways of
scratchy.
finding out. How about it, Branded? Care to show us how you earned that brooch?
Gladly, let me put you on your ass.
Oh, no doubt. Only chivalrous souls that we are, Robin and I need to know the dame's being properly looked after.
Bring it on, fucker.
Fine. If it'll put your mind at ease.
Oh, and just so you know, I won't be holding back. I suggest you don't either.
Time to
Take a
whip
moment
out
to
the
get ready if you need
magic.
it. Wouldn't want you whining about an unfair fight.
Let's go, let's go. I wanna beat this dude's ass so hard. I'ma clap them cheeks. Make him cry for mom.
Now,
Bring it on.
If that's what you want.
cocky bastard. All right, let's be having you.
We'll light your ass on fire.
Oh, and when you go crying to your mistress, tell her it was Leon who gave you the pounding. Use all the dirty tricks you want, Brandon.
Gladly.
So you know one end of a...
You didn't get a chance to finish his bitchin'.
Fuck me.
I just did.
What the hell are you playing at, Leon? Ah, so it's a real challenge he wants, is it? Fine.
Oh, here we go, Mr. Hammer.
Let's have some fun, shall we?
Gladly.
Bring the dame's favour, innit?
I know he went to hold my tongue from the start.
The chaos. Potential, I am wiping the floor with your ass. I just kicked. Oh, that's the best one by far. Take that, bitches.
Go now.
Gregor's gas. The bastard didn't even break a sweat.
Nope.
The dame's man or no, he's still a branded. Best hope the sergeant never hears about this.
Yeah, not after the bollocking he gave us for missing drills. Might be the old sod had a point.
I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, good bloody riddance. At least we know the dame's in safe hands, I suppose.
Do us a favour. If you have to tell the dame about this, tell her we got a good few hits in, eh?
No. Alright, that one's done.
Are you waiting for it to heal on its own? Hurry up!
Looks like now's not the time.
How about this one over here? Come on, Clive. You can jump higher than that.
Not half as much as I need this. Thank you. I daren't eat it here, though. Not where anyone might see.
He's already
Because it'd always go
stony.
bad. Oh, it was worse before the Chamberlain. I'd be dead without him. Me and many others. That's something at least.
Looks like one more is here.
It's not been half a moon since Bennett still.
That's what we signed up for.
I think. Oh, there we go. Excuse me, I have food for you, miss.
I have something for you.
Let me just pull it out of my butt pocket. Here you go.
From the Chamberlain.
It tastes like ass.
You need to leave. Now. Please.
Branded! Who told you to rest? Stoke those damn flames! And you! If you've got a message for me, out with it. If not, return to your post.
You guys are fucking assholes. Oh, that's that. Can I do this guy now?
Enough! Curse you! Get away from me! You'll work faster next time if you know what's good for you!
Prick.
Here. It looks like you need it.
There you go. Have some nom-noms.
The Chamberlain must have sent you. But alas, my work is far from over. If I don't go now, they'll beat me.
You need to
Why
rest.
are the magic people the ones treated like shit? Like, these people can just conjure a flame and toss it in your fucking face. So why are they the lower ones on the totem pole?
That's what my hunger. Thank you, though.
Shouldn't they be, like, superior in every way?
Drover has more.
Because, like, a dominant is technically a dominant's technically,
Better head to the Vale.
is technically, a branded. Hello there, Mom.
Tell me you bear good tidings.
We're going somewhere, I think.
To be seen.
Oh, Tatienne, you could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moor. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. Though that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
And you plan on traveling to Moor to ascertain the truth?
Yes.
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. The people of Moor are rather set in their ways. You'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report one such as you to the constabulary. There is a man in Moor who owes me a favor. More than one, in fact. His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables. Tell him I sent you.
I shall return as soon as I find something.
And then we just gotta turn in this one. Hello, madam.
All right. Are you here for business or pleasure?
Business.
Though not my own. The Chamberlain put me to work delivering food.
Ah, so he found someone to help him then. Just as well. I hear his friends back at court have been taking a little too much interest in him of late.
Oh?
So he really is a Chamberlain.
There was a time when he was the Vale's most illustrious customer. Us girls thought of him as a generous uncle. He was one of the only people round here who seemed bothered by the way the Empire treats its bearers.
Rare for one in his position.
A fact not wasted on the dame. A little nudge from her is all it took, and he became the patron saint of Northreach's starving masses. My sisters and I may have lost an uncle, but bearers are being fed for a change, so we don't grumble. Much.
Glad to hear it.
So you girls were fucking your uncle?
Doesn't it?
That's a little weird to refer to him as your uncle when he is paying you for sex.
It's no wonder the dame's got a soft spot for you.
I better be going.
Yes, retreat, Clive. Run. Run before they pull you in. Alright, one more.
I haven't seen you around the Vale of late.
Pardon me.
No one's allowed through the gate until all packs have
You say these are all from Dalmacia?
There's
Hello,
nothing
sir.
here for your kind, Branded. Go on now. Shoot.
Okay, I guess you don't want your box then.
Fresh from the master's table.
Why didn't you say so? Times are hard. But this here'll make 'em less so. For a while at least. Sorry about the welcome. I meant nothing by it. You wait right here.
It's drugs, aren't we? Isn't it? We're giving out drugs.
Here. You can tell Etienne I'm a man of my word.
Perfume.
Oriflamme's finest. Just as promised.
We're giving drugs to people. I have a feeling it's drugs. It can't be anything good.
No business with Branded.
I have business with you, though.
Business with you. A package. Fresh from the master's table.
I do not know you. Where is the merchant, Etienne?
Somewhere the gate guards won't be paying him or his affairs any mind.
Fine. Hand over the goods and be gone.
Gladly. Here you go. Enjoy your drugs.
This is lighter than usual. Branded, if I discover you have played me false...
I can always take it back.
You will do no such thing. Your master should cut out your insolent tongue. Had you been the tool of any other man, I would see you clapped in chains. Payment. Take it and get out of my sight.
Cigars.
Those cigars are worth more than your life.
Cigars are cigars that expensive? I know they're super fancy, but are they that expensive? Excuse me, ma'am.
Not getting any fresher.
With the right to confiscate any objects forbidden by
Come,
the throne.
treat yourself. How about a plum?
Hello, ma'am.
I warn you now, I don't sell to your kind, whether you have the coin or not. Where's your master anyway?
Etienne sent me.
Didn't know he had his own bearer. Business must be booming. All right, quickly now, before the guards notice. That is no burden off my back. And this is for Etienne.
Alright, what do we get?
All this for a drink.
Not just any drink. The very best. Specially distilled for my most discerning customers. The guards find that, they'll seize it before you can blink. You keep it well hidden, alright?
Alright, Clive, stick it up, stick it in the titty.
And there's more where that came from. For a price, of course.
Of course. Perfume, cigars, and spirits. Someone has expensive tastes. The question is, how can they afford to maintain them? I suppose there's only one way to find out.
I'm telling you, he's selling drugs.
That's the day done then.
Now where's this dude? Where did I leave him? There he is. There you go.
Ah, I believe these are yours.
Bop 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 bop. Ba 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 ba.
Delightful. The dame will be pleased.
You don't say. And would she be pleased to learn what you had to exchange for those items?
You mean the crystals? No need to be coy, my boy.
Why not just tell me in the first place?
Oh, we were
Honest man
doing
wears
crystals, okay.
deception like shackles about his ankles. I couldn't risk you stumbling under the gaze of the guards. After all, we both know the punishment for dealing in unsanctioned crystals, even such morsels as I provide. And if you don't know what this day's work may have cost you, then, well, I dare say you'll sleep all the better for it. Despite the risk, our friends beyond the wall gladly give their finest and most treasured wares for the paltry crumbs I trade in.
I didn't realize crystals were so scarce here.
As scarce as chocobo teeth, hence the thriving market for even the scantest fragments. Do you think it vulgar that I profit from the hardship of others?
I think you're doing what you believe is necessary.
Yeah, indeed. And I don't doubt the dame would agree. A reward for a job well done. I have the goods I was commissioned to gather, and the guards are none the wiser. I thank you, as will our mutual friend when she hears of how you have aided me.
Cool. So what do I get? Apart from money.
Think I might see you tonight.
Alright, time to go. We need to go to this town. Come on, Clive. Clive, come on. How do I get out? Damn it, Clive! There we go. I see a colored choco!
How many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
There's a lot of monsters around here.
That's enough for today, Branded.
That's enough dallying, you two.
Oh, there's even more side quests. There's even more side quests here. Okay.
Up, the lot of you. There's still work to be done.
Just side quest after side quest. I mean, I enjoy doing the side quests. It doesn't make for interesting content to watch, though.
If the people of Moor are as intolerant as Isabel says, it's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here. Are you Bertrand? The dame sent me.
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her is when she wants something. Well, go on then. What is it?
One of her courtesans has gone missing.
We're just a glorified errand boy this episode.
A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a trader.
Many traders stop to peddle their wares on their way to the capital, but only one's been seen quarrelling with a soldier.
Is he still here?
The trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn sod stood his ground till the soldier got tired of shouting, from what I hear. If you seek him out, keep your head down. Fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a Branded than help him. And that's even with the dame's brooch for protection.
Understood.
Okay. Let's go ahead and do these side quests just to get them out of the way.
Have you seen my Chloe? I let her out of her pen while I did my chores, but she hasn't come back yet. I think she's lost. Please, can you help me look for her?
Oh, sure. We'll help you. We'll help the little girl find her puppy.
I can't promise I'll find her, but I'll try. Describe her to me.
Or her pig, I don't know.
Beautiful white hair. She lets me stroke her when I'm sad. She's ever such a good girl. So quiet and kind. And she likes walking in the wheat. I know the fields are big, but she's never got lost before. Oh, she must be starving too. She hasn't eaten anything since yesterday. It is my job to feed her.
In that case, let's not keep her waiting.
Alright, let's find your little thingy.
That's a lot of field to search. With a little luck, someone might have seen her.
Alright, lady.
You work these fields? I need to ask you something.
A Branded. And an outsider at that, judging by the lack of manners. Why should I help you, eh? You tell me that.
Because a girl from the village asked me to find her pet. Chloe. Have you seen her?
Chloe, is it? Oh, little Lisette's plaything. Last I saw, the filthy creature was sniffing about the windmill. That girl's old enough to know she should tie her pet up when she's finished playing with it.
No, you do not tie up the babies.
The windmill.
Off with you now. I won't have idle branded underfoot.
Hello, Torgo.
Chloe.
Oh, are you? Hello, puppy. Are you Chloe?
More brown than white. You're not Chloe, are you, girl? Is that someone napping on the job?
That's
I hope they don't mind the interruption.
I don't think they're napping, Clive. Yeah, they're not napping. That's a statue.
The crystal's curse.
Chloe, I was calling you. Didn't you hear me?
Oh, it was a person!
Get up now. You've slept long enough. It's time to go home. Chloe? Why did you already turn into a rock? I only made you do a bit of magic. You knew you were my favorite. None of the other Chloes had pretty hair. It could be months before Dad gives me another one. I have to wait until they're too tired to work anymore.
Is that all she was to you? A plaything? Do you really not care that she's dead?
She's not dead. She's a rock.
That? The crystal's curse? That's just how she died. And now she's gone forever. Giving another bearer her name won't change that.
No, don't say that.
It's true. And without that brand, she would have been just another girl. Somebody's daughter. Just like you.
But Dad said bearers don't have parents.
How do you think a bearer comes to be?
Parents that give them away. Families they'll never see again. But you became Chloe's family when you took her in. Remember that. And remember her.
Yes, teach them right when they're young. Okay, now she's crying. Okay. Okay, Clive, we might need to hug her. Might need to give her like a little pat. I don't like the implications that we just got Ash.
I'm so sorry, Chloe.
Well, on our way. We got other things to do. Can't dilly-doddle on a child crying.
Up, below you. There's still work to be done.
You heard me. Shift your ass. You, Brandon, here, now.
Oh, excuse me, sir.
What kept you?
Late for
what?
Did they tell you nothing? A wild beast is savaging my boy. Well, don't just stand there gawping. Rescue him.
Oh, okay.
Right. Where is he?
My, I see they've sent me a branded with a spine for a change. He's over that way, towards the coast. Go, and see that you kill the beast.
Gladly. I guess. I don't fucking know. Like, this dude seems... I mean, if your son's being attacked, why are you just standing here?
Someone whose son's in mortal danger. He didn't seem all that worried.
Thank you, Clive.
Something's not right here. I need to be careful.
At least Clive is self-aware. We can appreciate that.
Wolf! It's going to eat me!
What if I can help it?
Alright, let's go murder shit. Wolf is going to eat me! Alright, guess we're killing it.
Stay back. I'll deal with this.
And now the dog's dead. I've killed the dog. Are you alright, sir?
No! You weren't supposed to kill Wolfie. You were supposed to die. Father will have you whipped for this. Bearers aren't supposed to win. They never win.
Oh.
What is this? Your father said you were being attacked.
You're not supposed to talk. Stop looking at me like that. We were only having fun.
Having fun?
Why are you still speaking? Father will hear of this.
Okay, Mr. Totally Not Draco Malfoy. Let's go punch some people in the face.
The wolf's work, no doubt. But it's not the wolf that's to blame. Someone needs to put an end to this before it happens again.
Let's go and let's go murder a child. How about that? How does that sound, dude? Let's go murder a child and his dad. Ain't that right, Torgal?
You, Brandy, come here this instant. How dare you frighten my son? You slaughter his poor pet, and then have the gall to return, head held high.
Yes, because I'm going to kill you next.
Was trained. Better trained by far than your worthless kind. You are the entertainment, nothing more. And we are most certainly not entertained.
Nor am I. You'll pay for what you've done.
See? I told you, he talks too much. It's not right. I don't like him, Father.
We don't like you.
The Branded I bought, are you? How dare you deceive me? Well, the sins of the slave are the sins of the master. Go, summon the unlucky wretch you answer to.
That wretch would be me, or that wretch would be the dame. Let's go with the dame.
That unlucky wretch would be the dame. I can summon her if you like. Though I doubt she would welcome the interruption.
You serve the dame. Why would a woman of her caliber...
You look afraid. Well, how do you think those bearers in the field felt? Can you imagine their fear? Their pain? From the look of you, I'd say you're starting to get an idea of the first. Now, if you need help with the second...
Father, he's scaring me.
You think to threaten us, Branded? The dame's pet or no, I will not abide such insolence.
Can't we just buy another hound? A bigger one, a better one.
Of course, my son. I'll have the villagers fetch us another. With jaws powerful enough to nip this Branded's head clean off his shoulders.
I like to see you try! You pieces of shit.
I'm wasting my time.
Yes,
I can't
yes, we
just
are.
leave those bearers lying out there. They deserve a proper burial. That much I can do at least.
Alright, let's go bury some bodies.
How many bearers have lost their lives to this nobleman's sport?
Probably a lot. I almost ran right past them. Alright, let's bury the bodies and then continue on with our questing!
More victims of the Nobles' games. You must be Clive.
Yes, yes we are.
How do you know my name?
The Dame. I'm in her service, like yourself. Never gets any easier, burying the dead.
Is that what you're here to do?
The mistress has me see to it that none are left to the crows. Since you're here, Can you give me a hand?
Gladly. Let's put them to rest.
May their burden finally be lifted. I take it you slew the nobleman's pet?
Yes, we did.
Now I expect they'll find another soon enough. And when it gets here, more bearers will die. How can they think so little of sending us to the slaughter?
Simple. Because you are not them. Bearers are tools when they're needed, and toys when they're not. And if one breaks, well, you can always buy another. Still, such attitudes don't always go unpunished.
Oh.
Of course not. Wolves kill. It's in their nature. Invite one into your home, it's gonna tear your throat out eventually.
Yes,
Same with
sinister
bearers.
smiling.
Fed or not, they don't lack for fangs. What will folk do when they bite back, I wonder? The realm's less two murderous bastards, and I won't mourn the loss. Here. For their help.
You don't have to.
Take it. You never know. Our paths may cross again.
I don't think it will,
Till then.
like a man. Alright. Back to our actual questing. We need to find a lady. And then maybe the storyline can finally progress some.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon.
Hello, sir.
What's this? A branded? Where's your master? Must I call for the constable?
I come to you from Northreach, at the behest of the Dame. Perhaps you've heard of her.
Why, of course I have. I am the good lady's servant. What is it that she requires of me?
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago. A soldier with a scar over his eye.
Yes, that's right. He had a comb which he claimed was an antique. Said he wanted to trade it for a newer one.
Oh.
Antique, it most certainly
He
was
stole her comb.
Nevertheless, he insisted that it was of great value and was quite vehement about my appraisal. I stood firm, however, and for all his bluster, he still purchased a new comb, albeit an inexpensive one.
And do you know where he went after that?
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are bound, but as it happens, this one did. Yonder ruins, strange as it may sound.
My thanks.
Not at all. I would do anything for the Dame. Anything. Be sure and tell her, won't you, that I was helpful. I mean, most helpful.
Alright, so he's at some ruins. He stole her comb, and I guess she went after him to try and get it back. Would be my guess. Maybe he was trying to replace it with a nicer one that he gives to her.
It smells of death here, Torgal.
Oh no.
We can't let them get any closer to the village.
They're dead, aren't they?
Get him, boy! Sick of Toggle!
Not today, he says!
Too slow. You know what to do. Don't let them get away. There, boy. You know what to do. There, boy.
That's a cool shot. The finisher in the sky. Yeah, they are very much dead.
Bodies.
Yeah, she's very much dead.
Well, the wolves have been busy, but the blood is long dry. So it is you, Tatienne.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to sea every night. He said her name was Tatienne.
You. Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to. But no. I was sent to find Yannick. By the looks of things, I have.
We both found who we were searching for.
Nah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his woman with someone else. Then one day he sees her with a new comb. Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's going to find the man and kill him. We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to Moor for some dealings and doesn't come back.
If you mean this comb, it was a gift from the dame.
If only Yannick had bothered to ask, eh? He might not be rotting on a hill.
I think he meant to ask her something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope they'd wed.
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach with a dame waiting. And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the dame I'm sorry for her loss. When the
This guy really thought that she was going to marry him because he bought her a new comb.
Is that wise?
Like first he steals her comb that she treasured because it was from the dame, and then comes to try and marry her. He's like, look, I got you a new one. Let's get married. Oh, that's stupid. He deserves to be dead. That's dumb. I feel more bad for the girl being dead than him.
I need to tell Isabel.
Ugh.
Perhaps the comb will give her something to remember Tatienne by.
That's just fucking ridiculous. Oh, she's actually here and more. Let's go, Torgal. Torgal. Hello, miss.
You are still in one piece, I see.
Yes, I
You
am.
will be pleased to hear that your companions have arrived.
Finally!
They said they would meet you at a little chapel to the east of here.
Thank you, but you needn't have come all this way just to tell me. I was on my way to see you.
You found her then?
She's dead. Sorry. She's dead. The dude was absolutely a nutbag. Oh shit.
I see. My dear Tatienne. It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan. Especially a client who's young and far from home. But rarely do such tales have happy endings.
I found this with Tatienne. I believe it was yours.
There you go.
Thank you for returning it. I shall see that it has a place on her pyre.
I should go.
Yes, yes, we should,
Before
Clive.
you do, I have one last gift. A token of my thanks. The Vale counts among its patrons several high-ranking officers of the Imperial Army. According to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen, it would appear that the legions are planning to march south.
Or to mention the same thing.
But did he mention that it was all of the legions? This is no mere skirmish. Were I to guess, I'd say the Emperor planned to abandon the capital. But that couldn't possibly be true now, could it?
I mean, if he abandons the capital, that works out for us.
And thank you again.
Alright. So we need to find the something. We need first pet Torgal! We must love him. He's a good boy! He's a good boy! He's a good boy. Good boy, Torgal.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon. You don't think he's a deserter?
I am a deserter, thank you. Okay. There we are. Sid! Jill! Do you have your pants on?
Any trouble on the way?
None worth mentioning.
As I was telling Jill, it's worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
And here I am, the deserter come home.
Which is why we'll be taking the back door.
There's a back door? What's the back door? Sid, I have questions. Sid! Sid! We just left the brothel! And now you took us into one! And Jill's like, why am I here?
Cheer up, you two. Can't think of a safer place in the Empire than it. Brothel.
Oh my.
Really? Doesn't seem very private.
Sid, no.
So then, how do we proceed?
We'll be using the glass gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
Where the shards are loaded for transport. That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sambrek.
But not the most, which is a start. Besides, I know a shortcut straight to the heart.
A shortcut?
Do we want to know how you
And
came
how
about
exactly
this shortcut?
did you come to know about this?
Oh, no, I was
fatal
asking.
chink in the Empire's armor?
Let's just say I may have attempted something similar before. and may have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by Bahamut, but that's not important.
Sid, if the Mother Crystals truly are the cause of the Blight...
If? You wound me, Jill.
What I'm trying to say is, if the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't noticed, the God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot.
An outlaw.
Whoever controls the crystals controls the realm. But our kind can wield magic without them. To our rulers, we must seem the most convenient of tools, and the most dangerous.
But what makes them think...
I still don't understand why magic users are treated like slaves if that's... Shouldn't they be royalty? I mean, the dominants are revered as, like, can be revered as royalty. I mean, just look, Bahamut's the Prince of Sambrek, the Phoenix is the one that rules Rosaria. So why are they, oh my... That makes no sense, you can't have them both on both ends of the spectrum, it doesn't work that way. Pick one.
We'll decide our fates another way. You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this.
Maybe it's because purely because the dominants are capable of turning into the gods themselves.
But what of all the people you mean to rob of their comforts? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Sid the outlaw. Aye, that'll do me.
You might at least pretend to take this seriously.
Have a little faith, Jill. Even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. If it means my deeds will be remembered, I'll gladly play the role of villain. First, we have a gate to crash, and once we're in, there'll be no turning back. So you best make ready.
Oh, there will be no turning back. Have we reached the point of no return? We have reached the point of no return! Alright then. Well, I guess we'll do that next time. This episode is just full of just side quests. Not exactly interesting to watch, but next time we will start in on the fun stuff. So, hit the subscribe button, helps me out a lot, gets me one subscriber closer to being able to get paid for these videos that I make. I do these for free. I would like to be getting paid, so maybe I can actually bring better quality stuff to you instead of whatever I can just shit out. Hit the like button, helps with the algorithm. Leave a comment of some sort, I don't know, maybe tell me that you made it to the end, because I've noticed that the people that do watch the videos, they only watch like maybe the first 20 seconds and then bail. Just watch the whole damn thing, please. And lastly, there is a bell icon. You hit it, it tells you when I upload. Half the time it doesn't even fucking work. But I guess we're telling people to press it now. So yeah, hit all the buttons. Tell me I suck at narration. Tell me I suck at, I don't know, being an entertaining host when playing video games. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!